Hey there, Steve Krivda here, and the question of the day is, I don't have a social media presence and I've already burnt through my warm market. Do you have any good network marketing lead sources that I can find more people to talk to? I love this question because this is kind of common to crush your warm market. So if that's you, stick with me for a couple minutes here because I'm going to share with you three lead sources that you can actually dig into starting today. So lead source number one is networking events. These are great because they're designed for professionals to get together and build a relationship with each other. This is the person that you want to work with. Professionals looking to build relationships, all right? So here's where people freeze. They freeze because they say, what am I going to do if they ask me what I do? If you're not a full-time marketer, don't make it weird. Just tell them what you do. You can say something like I used to say. I've been in construction for the last 11 years and I'm actually an estimator for my father-in-law's concrete and masonry company. I've also got some side projects that I've been working on to help generate an additional income. Why? What do? Let the person talk because people love to talk about themselves. Let them word vomit on you because here's the thing. Your mission is to gather information so when you call them the next day, you actually already have that rapport built. So when you get their business card, write down a couple things that they talked to you about or put it in your phone so when you call them, you can bring that back up. And all you're going to do is you're going to say something like, or when you call them, you're going to say, hey, Bob, it's Steve Krivda. I met you last night at such and such event. Awesome. So listen, you had mentioned that you were going to your kid's soccer game or something like that, something personal, and then bring it into their profession. You had mentioned that you're in real estate. That's awesome. How's the economy been treating you? Oh, that's cool. Listen, and have a brief conversation about it. All right, and go, listen, I've got to get going because I'm getting ready to walk into a meeting, but you seem like you're a pretty sharp dude or a pretty sharp person or whatever you want to say. I'd love to have a conversation with you. Are you available tomorrow at noon or Thursday at noon at Starbucks on Livingston and Pine Ridge? Okay, your idea is to get them to where you can have a face-to-face conversation so you can talk to them about your product, service, or opportunity. Okay, so that's lead source number one. Lead source number two is cork boards, tables that they've got at Starbucks or your local delis. Because here's the thing, those are professionals looking to generate an additional income. They don't know how to do it, but they're hungry, okay? So all you're gonna do is you're gonna call them, say, hey, what's going on? My name's Steve Krivda. Now you don't know me, but I grabbed your business card. I'm over here at Starbucks. I see that you're in real estate. How's everything going? Have you been busy? Ask them a couple of quick questions. That's all. And say, listen, my company works with a lot of real estate agents and you seem like a pretty sharp person. I've got to get going because I have a meeting to get into. Are you busy tomorrow at noon? I'd love to meet you over at this Starbucks. If they ask you what it is, say, man, I'd love to get into it now, but I can't because I'm getting ready to jump into a meeting. But if you can meet me here tomorrow, I can go over everything with you then. Boom. If they're busy, sweet. Cool. I'll call you back later. Click. If they're not busy, say, awesome. I will see you tomorrow at noon. Click. That's it. Okay, your whole idea is to get them to you to meet face-to-face so you can talk to them about your product, service, or opportunity. Okay, number three is using Google search. Google search the profession that you want to work with in your local area and hit enter. You'll never run out of leads by doing that. And you're going to do the same thing. Hey, what's going on, Bob? My name's Steve Krivda. I know you don't know me, but I was doing a Google search I was doing a search on the internet and your name popped up as a professional in my area. And then you're going to go through the same thing you just went through in number two. Get them to meet with you face to face. That's it. Okay? If you use just these three techniques, you'll never run out of people to talk to ever. Ever. Okay? So you can literally build your business with professionals in your area. And look, if a whole bunch of people tell you no, who cares? You are going to find a few people that are willing to run with you, and when they do, your business is going to explode. Now, if you'd like to dive a little bit deeper into what to say, how to invite, how to close, how to set up your presentation, how to stop begging, pleading, and convincing people, I'm going to give you today my complete home business handbook. Okay? All you have to do is go to stevekrivda.com/HBH or go to stevekrivda.com, top right-hand corner, and you can pick up my complete home business handbook for absolutely free. Appreciate you. Have an awesome day. Bye-bye.